Hey, welcome back, my friends. We're playing Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, and where we last left off, besides the little bonus episode that you may or may not have seen, where I did it, I was able to do the mini game, I got the Yoshi cookies, so now we are able to summon Yoshi in a battle, which maybe we'll do that once in this first encounter. So this is what a Yoshi cookie does. First of all, let's get rid of these guys. Fantabulous. Second of all, Mario's got that sweet punching action now. We're gonna use a Yoshi cookie. We have to pick an enemy. We'll use this Magmite. And Yoshi fails. Essentially, if I remember correctly, the way it's supposed to work is Yoshi eats the enemy, and when he does, he gives you a different random item. And I thought these guys gave you rock candy when you defeated them. Maybe it's like Pokemon and they have to have like a certain amount of damage on them first. I have to go with the Pokemon logic. Let's quickly use the old psychopath to see how much HP these things have. 26. Got a thorn in my foot. Skadoosh. Alright, so let's see. We have... Oh, he gave me a Yoshi candy. Let's try a Yoshi cookie on this guy. Nope, he failed again. So I don't know what the Yoshi candy does. I'll find that out in a minute. So I guess when he fails to give you, or when he fails to eat the thing, he gives you a Yoshi candy. Double my coins. I don't need the coins. Let's see what the description of Yoshi candy is. Recovers 100 HP. I mean, just a solid item. And we should still, yes, we still have one more Yoshi cookie. Summons Yoshi during battle. Maybe there's only certain enemies Yoshi can consume? I'm not sure. You can always go back to Yoster's Island to buy more Yoshi cookies, like they're not a limited supply. You can always get more. I don't think they're free. I think you have to buy them and or win them. Or both. I forget exactly how this works. Ding, 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 ding. More mages these guys are, so Mallow's magic is pretty bad here. In fact, Mallow's magic doesn't really get to be useful again, or magic in general doesn't get to be useful again for at least a little while. So, actually, no, I have to take that back. I'm gonna have to eat crow on a second here. Mallow's magic is actually pretty decent against the bombs. If I remember correctly, Mallow can clear out an entire field of bombs, assuming our Mallow is in fact strong enough. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. Skadoosh. Okay, so he's able to easily one-shot those rock dudes with lightning bolt. Double my experience. I don't want to lose it. And look, Mallow level. So what do we have? That's cute. I know it's going up by 3. Who cares? That's not going up by nearly enough. Only more magic. I know I got hit by that guy and I didn't seem to move. That's because I was taking a drink. You're gonna have to forgive me. I was thirsty. So let's see. I actually want to see how much health this guy has at maximum. I think this is gonna scare me, right? Or put me to sleep? No, it didn't put it. It muted me, which I always thought looked more like they were asleep than the actual sleeping animation. But all right, and what's our little gather round? watch it. Interesting. Yeah, this is another one of those enemies, like, what am I looking at? It's like 100 of the same little, like, duder who becomes smaller versions of himself, but are the smaller versions also smaller, like, do smaller versions of itself make up the smaller versions? I don't know. Hey, have you heard? There's a rare item here in the mines. If I find it, I'm going to sell it to someone in town. I'm in it for the money. Well, aren't you just like a greedy old man? I remember there being a hidden item, but I can't remember if it was here or not. It very well might not have been here. I think it was later on in the mines. Okay, so this is one of the areas where you could grind forever, I think, in this part of the game, if you so chose to, because they don't instinctively tell you exactly what you're supposed to be doing in this part of the game. Skidoosh. And so, right now, we're just in a, like, circle, right? We can keep going around and around this thing, and it'll just keep leading us to the same place. It's pretty incentivized just by looking at where we end up, that we want to use that spring at the beginning. But, don't want to waste time on knowing something we already know. Dude, we already know that he has a thorn in his foot. We don't need to find that out again. See, like, this is a direction that you would think we'd want to go. Screwed up the timing. Not that it matters. Yay! Lucky! I actually don't think we'll be able to defeat this guy. Oh, he did. Just barely, I guess. Alright. No! I'm gonna just keep saying no. Yeah, so eventually we're going to run into, like, a Monty Mole who's gonna be like, "Oh man, we can't get any further if only we had a bomb." I don't know why he can't use one of the numerous bombs that are all over the place, but he can. Don't ask me why. There's bombs all over this dungeon. None of them seem to be what he's looking for, though. Maybe because they're sentient and you can't convince them to work for you. I don't know the reason. But whatever the reason, they're not good enough. So you're going to have to find an item that's a bomb, or maybe one that hasn't been activated. But here's the Monty Mole. He's going to be like, "Oh, this is Palmole." But anyway. "Mario, you've come to save us? One problem, though. This is a dead end. We'd need a bomb to blast through here. Think you could find one?" I mean, there's tons of bombs out here. You'd think that maybe they drop like a bomb item if you like fight all of them, but that's not how that works. You go through. You know, maybe these things don't respawn, but I digress. I know we didn't go in the other direction, so I guess we can do that too. This should lead us to a dead end. Yes, it does. Okay. That's what I figured. Alright, so now we get to experience a fun part of the game. I think it's fun, actually. Swoop! Oh, that was a bad idea. Blip. I guess the idea is that the cave-in caused the exit that should be there to not be there. Corns! Beautiful corns! Grab the corns! Oh yeah, I remember now. I gave this guy a Mugsy. Hey, listen up. Let's leave this half-wit Mario here and split. Anyone got a beef with that? Hehe. Oh no. Oh! Ho ho! He took the coins. Chase Croco and get those coins back. So now, our coins are gone. He left me with all my froggy coins. That was nice of him. Those are more important to me than any basic, like, gold coins. I can get hundreds of those back. Getting those back are easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't need those. My froggy coins now, then we'd have a real issue. Alright. I have to double check how much HP these bombs have. I think it's like exactly 100. No. Alright. So. Oh boy. Oh boy. Looks like it's a dead end here. But not to worry. I got a bomb. Never leave home without them. So, if that isn't foreshadowing, I don't know what is. So now we can get through here. We got some more enemies we can fight. I mean, basically, none of these attacks matter because we can just have Mallow kill these guys, but whatever. Lucky! Doo-doo. Yet again, I think it's funny. I like Gino's design, but he's like one of my least favorite characters to play as. Just because he's so boring. He's got some of like the most boring attacks. His magics aren't like worth investing in. At least, I mean, I guess I could be wrong about that. I've never tried to make Gino a mage. Maybe his magics aren't that bad if you actually just dedicated to them. But I don't know. I've never had the incentive. I've never been motivated to try to make Gino a mage just because of how lackluster Gino Beam is at the very beginning of the game. And yet again, really anyone besides Mallow seems like they would just be a bad mage. Because that's like Mallow's thing. And Mario being the main character, obviously, he's going to be like the best mage. Nope. No, honestly, I kept Mallow, like, when everyone was talking about Smash Brothers and how they wanted to have Gino in Smash Brothers. I get that because Gino looks cool, but I was actually always more of a fan of Mallow. Like, I would have much preferred if Mallow was in Smash Brothers. I don't know exactly how you would implement his specials, but I think it wouldn't be that difficult. Like, oh, and one of the cool things is you can fight all of these idiots in here, and doing so gets you some pretty decent rewards. Once again? Yeah, once again. No, I messed up. Oh, I killed him anyway. Fantastic. Honestly, I think that the easiest ones to time are Mario's punches. Mario's punches are like the best. Hey, just you wait. We'll get you for this. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. He didn't have the coins, but he dropped a flower tab. Yeah, so that's what all of them are going to say. They're going to say those exact phrase. So I'm not going to reread it. It's just going to be them saying, "Sob, sob, you know, we'll get you for this," and they'll all leave a flower tab, which is very nice of them. Ooh, 5 of them. I hope we get once again spam. Nope, no once again spam. I messed up, but it doesn't matter. This should get rid of all of them. Yes? Yes. Ooh, satisfying. And that's a honey syrup 17 experience is like a ton in this game. We got Geno Boost! Geno Boost! That is the move that we want to have on Geno. That's cute, Geno. You getting that 3. That's actually a decent amount of HP. What was it, 5? Yeah, that's 5 HP. Nah, we want Geno to be stronger. Just you wait, you're gonna pay for this. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. And he dropped a flower tab. Yeah, and there's one more. As you saw, those mugs, there was 3 of them that were hanging out around old, what's his name? Croco. That was the name I was thinking of. You know what? I'm not going to give Mallow the chance to be too weak to defeat them, so we got them. We got honey syrups. We have plenty of items. He just dropped a flower tab. Oh, and look, Croco's about to run into us. So this is fantastic. Oh, and you may not have visualized this yet, but Croco's running around in a circle. Because there's no like proper exit for him to use. And now we get a mid-stage boss fight. So we're going to use Geno Boost. And the way Geno Boost works is, if you miss the timing, you just get an attack up, which isn't bad. But if you get the timing, then you get a sweet, sweet attack and defense up. So Geno Boost is definitely the reason to keep Geno on your team. It's great. He's like the bard. Let's see, what do we have here? 650 health? Oh, I'm good. Alright, throws it, bam. We're gonna just hit Geno Boost on everyone. Saving. I messed it up. Oh no, I didn't. It just didn't flash the screen. Because if I messed up, he wouldn't have gotten the defense boost. Alright. And use the old Thunderbolt. There's never, like... I think the Geno Boost only lasts for like 5 turns. I don't think it lasts the entire fight. At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't. See, it didn't flash the last time. But, it's never a waste if you actually get the defense boost, because you'll just take less damage. You want them back? You're gonna have to take me down first. And now he took my inventory, so I have no items now. Yeah. Yep. It's never good times. Skadoosh. Chomp. Didn't he throw us a chain chomp? No, he threw a Goomba at me. But this is a pretty easy boss fight once you get Geno Boost. Like, Geno Boost is such a good ability. I feel like I should heal Mario, but I think at the same time he's going to be just fine. So, forget it. We'll heal Mario. It won't go to waste. I actually messed it up. It doesn't matter. It was full health anyway. It doesn't give you anything but a bigger healing bonus. Look, he might have actually needed that HP. Youch! Enough already. Here's your junk. I'm out of here. So I think we are, based on the amount of money that we got from both this fight, the 3 Bambinos got the coins back, and he also dropped a bomb. I'm pretty sure that's what that said. It went by really quickly, and I was kind of in the middle of a sentence when it showed up. But I've played this game enough to tell you that's what he did. He dropped us a bomb. So now we can get through that next area in the game, which is important. It's very nice of him. Lucky! And I think, based off of what I was saying before, we're probably at max money. I think we have the maximum amount of money? Yes, we do. That's why money is, like, not an object in this game. It's really not worth your time, like, getting all worked up about it. Let's see. Nothing in here. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I thought for a second I like, came in contact with a, treasure box. Alright, whatever. You found a bomb? Now we'll blast through in no time. Alrighty then, stand back. Close your eyes. Let's follow the tracks to the end. What? The star? It's probably in the back. Thanks a million, Mario. Let's mosey along now. Oh, I guess you're right. I'd just be a burden on you fellas. Well then, I'm counting on you to find the kids, you hear? Well, thanks a lot, Mario. Guess I'll be going back and tell Ma about everything. I don't know why they're southern, but, well, they are. Okay, so, I think that's what we're going to call this episode. We did get to do a boss fight, which was kind of nice. We got the Croco done. We're in the second part of this dungeon. So, thank you for joining me. Hit the like button if you like this episode. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. Leave a comment if you want to tell me anything about anything. Or, lastly, share this episode so we can grow a nice little community. We want to get people to know about the show. So thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace.